Hey, I'm Adam Hamway, and we are live. You're watching Works From Home. I'm down at the beach this week, but I just couldn't resist showing up with another half hour of hot video tuna for you. Chomp. We got music, comedy, and animation from artists across New York City, all creating new work while we're social distancing. I'm at the beach, very far away. If you want to tell us what you think, what you like, what you want to see on an upcoming show, peep up in the comments. Just don't peep up at the beach house, all right? We're reading them, and we'll read them to you, all right? First up, we've got a duo from Brooklyn playing on their rooftop, and they tell us this song will appear on a record that they'll be releasing in the next few months, so keep a lookout for that. This is Salt Cathedral performing Te Quiero, Olvidar.
Si tú no quieres más, no vale la pena trazar todos tus movimientos, tus huesos. Yo te quiero olvidar. Yo te di todo mi corazón y ahora no tengo más, no tengo más. Te pido que no me llames, yo no quiero echar para atrás, echar para atrás. No vine a convencerte de regresar. No vine a convencerte. ¿Cuántas veces tengo que decirte que tú y yo no podemos amigos porque me gustas? Y tú sigues tratando de que nos veamos. Me cuentas de todas las niñas que amas y yo solo te quiero olvidar. Yo te quiero olvidar. Y tú de mí, tú de mí, tú de mí. Yo te quiero olvidar. Y tú de mí, tú de mí, tú de mí. Por favor, yo te di todo mi corazón y ahora se va a explotar, se va a explotar. Porfa, no me llames que la cosa tiene que parar, que parar. No vine a convencerte de nada más. No vine a convencerte. Si tú no quieres más, no vale la pena trazar todos tus movimientos, tus huesos. Ya te quiero olvidar.
That was Nico and Juli. Together they are Salt Cathedral. And that song was Te Quiero, Olvidar. Their music is on Spotify, and they're all on the social media at Salt Cathedral. You could send them a few dollars on Venmo at Juliana Ronderos. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Next, we've got a comedian imagining what the host of a Mr. Rogers type show might do if he were forced to make a new episode 52 days into quarantine. This is Artie and the Apple Gang by my good buddy, Artie Brennan. Check it out.
Artie and the Apple Gang.
Hey, kids. Hey, Apple Gang.
Hey, Artie.
Today we're talking about being quarantined.
Quarantine, a strict isolation imposed to prevent the spread of disease.
This week, the Apple Gang got a chance to talk to their families back in the Groves.
In LA, my family is missing kale and not eating bread.
In Chicago, my family is missing deep dish pizza and murder.
In Florida, my family's missing the sun and bath salts.
In Texas, my family's missing shooting fried food and chimichangas and burritos.
Well, how's your family doing in the Big Apple, New York?
How do you think? They live in a box and haven't cooked more than once a month in their lives before.
Being quarantined doesn't mean you have to get cabin fever.
The term cabin fever comes from old times when Americans were stuck in their log cabins over long, cold winter months and they went crazy and chopped up their families because they didn't have cell phones.
When you're sheltering in place, you can do all kinds of things.
Yeah, like cry by yourself.
Or learn to be a master chef.
Yeah, and cook spaghetti.
And frozen pizza.
And spaghetti.
And frozen waffles.
And spaghetti again.
You can stream all kinds of shows.
Like Friends?
Or The Office.
Or the docu-series about a gun-slinging gay polygamous zoo owner running for governor who orders a hit on a former prostitute cat lady that fed her husband to tigers.
Yes, those all sound like fun.
Hey, Artie. There's a new member, and we don't like him.
He doesn't belong.
He's different.
Yeah.
Oh, Apple Gang, it's not cool to dislike someone because they're different than you. We're all different. We have different skins and different smells, but inside, we're all the same. You guys are good in salads, and he's good in apple pie. You just have to get to know him.
Yeah, you green idiots. Listen to what this dummy who needs a haircut says.
Well, you know what they say. One bad apple always spoils the bunch. You can kill him now. Hey kids, you should wear a mask when you go outside. You too, Apple Gang.
But I don't have a mask.
Any mask will do. You can even make one at home. So how does being quarantined make you feel now, gang?
Sad.
I had a dog named Giggles when I was younger. She was very sick, and she was limping across the street one day when a truck hit her, and I was very sad. But my Aunt Millie said, "Don't be sad, she's in a better place now." So I felt glad. So I went out, and I got a job at a coffee shop, the same coffee shop that truck driver went to every morning. And gradually, over 7 years, I poisoned him. Until one morning he came in and I said, "Hey, you remember Giggles?" And I kneecapped him with a lead pipe. And I didn't feel sad anymore. I felt glad. So sometimes, sad can turn into glad. Well, gang, I hope you learned a lot about being quarantined. So good night, or good afternoon, or good morning. I have no idea what time it is anymore.
Artie and the Apple Gang was not filmed in front of a live studio audience. It was filmed in his apartment. The voices were all recorded remotely around the country. Stay home and stay safe.
Artie and the Apple Gang.
Hey, that was Artie and the Apple Gang, written, shot, animated, and edited by my good buddy Artie Brennan, and featuring the voices of Cat Crow, Anthony Giordano, Sean Koch, Joshua Cabaza, Lauren Killer, Tim Girrbach, and Katie Wilson. The theme song and music is by another good friend of mine. All of them are my good buddies. Adam Blotner wrote that song. And you can check Artie out on the old Instagram at artie.brennan, Brennan. Or if you feel it, send him a buck or two on the old Venmo at Artie-Brennan. How you doing? Seriously, though, like, you all right? You guys doing okay in there? I don't know. If you're liking the show, consider supporting us. The Greene Space relies on donations from our viewers to keep going, and so that I could keep doing the show on all fours. So if you're in a position, like I am, to make a donation, we'll be so grateful. And we've made it easy. Just text the word LIVE, L-I-V-E, to 70101. That's 70101. It's right on your screen right now. It's at the bottom right there. You see it? We'll text you right back with a form where you can make a contribution when the show is over, finished, finito, gonzo. On behalf of all of us at the Greene Space, thank you. Now, our next video was made by a musician and composer based in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, who's been spending time during this pandemic making animations. Why not? This one is hand-drawn. Wow. And it is dedicated to mothers, caregivers, and everybody who is missing or mourning somebody in this time. This is Flowering by Dana Lynn. That was Flowering, composed, recorded, and animated by Dana Lynn. Dana's Instagram is at NYDanaLynn, and their website is DanaLynnMusic.com. Dana's PayPal is right there on the screen if you'd like to send a little appreciation in the form of dollars. If you make art or you know someone who does, maybe you want to know how you can get your video onto the show. All you got to do is head over to thegreenspace.org. Look for Works from Home to find a link to our forum where you can send us videos you've made while the city is on pause. It could be music, comedy, dance, stories, animation, puppetry, poetry, juggling. I don't know, anything, really. You make it, we'll take it, and we'll look at it. We've also dropped the link to that submission form in the comments, okay? Our next video comes to us from Bloomfield, New Jersey, but it is a global collaboration. It's meant to bring some joy and inspire nostalgia in all the old school gamers out there. It's got cats, trombones, saxes, drums, and video game animation. It's those who it's those who fight further by Final Fantasy trombones and drums. That was Those Who Fight Further by Final Fantasy Trombones and Drums. Peter Lynn is the band leader, producer, arranger, audio and video editor, and he plays the trombone. The band is Luke Malovich and Terrence Se. Terrence Se is on the trombones, James Borowski on bass trombone, Paolo Cantarella is on the drums and arranging, and Jay Flatt on the saxophones. Evan is the cat, and Final Fantasy Trombones and Drums are on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share your wealth with them on Venmo. They are at _Lintet. Well, that was really hard to do. Whew. All right. Our last video tonight combines guitar and trumpet to make some sweet jazz. Here's Lisa Liu and Nadia Nordhaus performing Days of Wine and Roses. Sorry, just cooking. That was Lisa Liu on guitar and Nadia Nordhaus on trumpet performing Days of Wine and Roses. Their names are their Instagram handles and their websites. They're on your screen right there. Do you see them? Okay. Get them on Venmo at Lisa Liu Guitar. And that, my friends, was the 6th episode of Works from Home. And I want to thank all the artists who generously shared their work with us here tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another show, so don't worry. So, and if you want to be a part of it, you can head over to thegreenspace.org and look for Works from Home to find a link to our forum where you can send us your video that you've made from home, okay? Well, everybody's on pause in New York City. It's been a pleasure hosting you tonight from the beach house. Please don't visit, okay? Even if you do, just, stay off the porch, maybe 6 feet away. Thank you for watching. Good night. I'm Adam Hamway.